FCC.
Oh, okay. Maybe wrong.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Mima will be Kwaba, Ewo, Dr. REN politics. So, any demo, Bomadia, na Bekaya ho, na Yentwin Komo, Ewo, Dr. REN TV. So, Ewo YouTube, Sanzo, and Alba TikTok, so, Dr. REN 31. Na Oba, Facebook, Dr. REN. Na Bomadia, Kaya ho, send ye no, abrini, no. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., FB solicitors between Komo. Lawyer Francis Eba, no need be Komo, Legal Digest. Sanso, and Saturdays, we answer from 12 noon to 1 p.m. British time. And so, the Legal Digest, Ebrel. I'm say last week, you were Enkofo Moba, Eba Modia, a friend is saying. Dwumadie wei ho nkɔmmɔ ɛne sɛn wɔn de adansidie ɛba kwan a lawyer Francis ɛnam so a wɔde wɔn abusuafoɔ efiri Ghana abaaba abɛdu kurom ha aberante ne sɛ no wɔhwɛ anim sɛ bi ebedi bɛyɛ bosome bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa ne akyiri nso wɔde ma lawyer Francis ɔde tu mu apɛ eni nansa ne yere abɛka ne nsa ɛwɔ United Kingdom me no a medi dwumadie ho kyia me din ɛyɛ Dr. REN Ghana for money nyinaa agye me atum United Kingdom. Nipa mako 500,000 ɛna wɔ ha. Na ɛyɛ lawyer yɛma no Akwaba. Na yɛma no Akwaba wia na yɛde nsɛmpa ne nyinaa no mede asom mo kama. Ɛwɔ ahase. Ti meyɛ lawyer kɛseɛ ɛwɔ TikTok wɔde mu yopo. Lawyer deɛ onja in the Ghana way, there, and no, was Ghana way, or UK just promoting Ghana culture. Lawyer, that's it. Now, upon to say lawyer.
Oh, nyame adom, bibi dane kwazo. Also side saying.
Nyame adom yansu yahu ye pa, ya dofo from Piebo. Yehu edin. Lawyer, nano ni edin komo me my update bi. After the means update the amount any ho pa. Was me banner biti Dr. REN, I mean who the emremun sem de ekoso. Akwan me faso nyoma me ye. Ti nyaminsha lawyer Francis ene Dr. REN. And then me kopie mu baby kese pa. Lawyer de so de mabo amane. Na enkofo edi ho adanse pa se yenkoso an yemboa ye community no. Na nim say ye kwa anim no. Ebe mmɔden ama Ghana fo nyina ehuru baabi a yɛkɔɔ a yɛkɔpie mu na lawyer eja nano abranti bi wie program no so frɛ wɔse lawyer Francis enso enam ne so ɔno so nya ne nkrata na ya na ye time no a yɛyɛ no aya no ɔbɔ adwuma eti ya no otimi nya ɛba na ɔsimi nya sisi de me nkrata lawyer Francis Adaroma bi yankasa me de bidin yɛ adwuma na meni agye pa lawyer me ma wakwa babiem na membusa se ene update ewo hɔ a na odi amaye na yatoa ene yem community.
Yo me da say Dr. REN say Danny Daniela also yemu. Yeah, in chia kesi free FB solicitors ekoma wo anywhere tier for share for any of your platform neso and meso me platform no send us your legal digest no your side at the bremo 12 to 1 na send down then no your fun say tradition any update piano ya the better answer na ya nature no and answer in pense mu fine no ya the ato edwa your update me de besha se ene se o follow ye last Wednesday na ye ka se UK are buying started the asylum seekers omufa boat so by UK returning or back to France. Na she say agreement but because agreement or money France government yes no Emma Macron ba Chroma in Jabia 2 months ago, and on Bayer Sanche no. Nti na ɛwɔ sɛ UK mmara no anaasɛ UK aban ɛhyehyɛ mmara bi a animanim yɛ ɔmo starte. But wohwɛ ma ɔmo starte was it just nkyɛn bi a was it a Thursday or so. Ɛma Eritreani bi challenge wɔ mo ɛna ade ne kɔpie High Court. Ne kɔpie High Court no judge no ɛka sɛ no ɔmo mfa ne nkɔ because wasuffer bibi a friend modern slavery. Because of that no anya biara UK aban gyina so 24 hours akɔ amende mmara no in such a way sɛ sɛbe obiara ne hɔ ɔbɛuse modern slavery ayɛ sɛ yɛde ne kɔ back to France no ɔbɛtumi de atwitwa ne ho. On that note no wohwɛ a ɔmo release ɔmo which is I think ɛnɛ yɛda Saturday 20th which is the Thursday 18th of September fa yɛ new Home Secretary na waba no Shibana Mahmood sɛ ɔse menka no borɔfo kakra na yɛnnua bi nso si tem bia no yɛmfa borɔfo kakra frɛ. On that note, greetings from FB solicitors to each and everyone watching us on Dr. REN TV or any of the platforms of Dr. REN, and also my platform as well. That our usual Saturdays 12 to 1 legal digest is on. So at least we normally start with update and followed by our teachings or our what we are going to learn about in terms of topic. So let me quickly go through the Home Office update they have released in terms of asylum seekers. One, it says first small boat migrants return under the new UK-France agreement. Ọmụhwe ma ọmụabọmọdịa de ebimo akọ back to France na statement ọmụmeke here removals of small boat migrants under the UK landmark migration treaty with France have begun just weeks after the historic agreement came into force. A man who arrived in the UK by small boat in August was removed on a commercial flight this morning, which is on the 18th, marking another major step in the government's action to dismantle the criminal networks profiteering from human misery. Further flights are due to take place this week and next week. First arrivals through the new legal route are expected to arrive in the coming days. The Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, and France President Emmanuel Macron announced the pilot in July and the treaty came into force just last month, which is August. According to the Home Secretary, this is an important first step to securing our borders. It sends a message to people crossing the small boat. If you enter the UK illegally, we will seek to remove you. I will continue on, which is the Home Secretary will continue to challenge any last-minute vexatious attempts to frustrate a removal in the court. The UK will always place its part in helping those genuinely fleeing persecution, but this must be done through safe, legal, and managed routes, not dangerous crossing. Into Ushema, let's be a bit of statistics. Enforcement is already at records level. Last year, the NCA carried out around 350 disruptions against people smuggling networks, each of which will have removed, prevented, or reduced a criminal threat. This was a 40% increase on the previous year. Over 35,000 individuals with no legal rights to remain in the UK have been returned, which is up 13% year on year. Returns of foreign criminals and asylum-related returns have risen by 14% and 28% respectively. The department is now issuing over 31,000 initial asylum decisions every quarter, triple the average under the previous government. Wei bebrebe a mekae nyinaa no kyerɛ sɛ asylum seekers a criminal foreign criminals yɛde ɔmo back to ɔmo various countries because UK aban ne France aban no July mu hɔ nom ɔmo sign agreement sɛ obi a ɔbɛfa saa nsuo no so aba UK territory ɔmo de ɔmo bɛkɔ back to France. Nti ama Francefoɔ no nso de ɔmo nso mmara nso ato hɔ sɛ obi nso a ɔbɛfiri UK aba France no ɔmo nso de ɔmo bɛba UK, which is a one in one out. But wohwɛ mu record so far na bebree no efiri France na ɛba UK. Den sɛ wobɛte sɛ obi firi UK ɛrekɔ France. But no ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛho demonstrations asɔre bebree ɛwɔ UK hanom in terms of sɛ adɛn nti na ɛyɛ a amanfoɔ efiri sɛbe France ɛreba UK. But nka yɛhwɛ mu a they believe sɛ France yɛ developed country. Ɛyɛ one of the sɛbe UK one of the kuro a wobɛtumi atena so abɔ bra. But amanfoɔ efiri hɔ ɛba ha ɛno na most of nkurɔfoɔ no nte aseɛ British foɔ nte aseɛ all because they seem sɛ France kama nka ɔmo nso yɛ kuro a wotena so bɔ bra a kebe yie. But
ade no wofiri hɔ aba ha
yeah
me kwa medwene ho a mente aseɛ sɛ ɛde no mudi France a ɔmo ba ha
yeah. Na wohwɛ mu a manfoɔ bebree ayɛ analysis ampa so it makes sense because ɔmo say UK had the chances of say woba a wobɛnya nkrataa no ɛyɛ so quick and easy.
sir.
Sure. Now France ɛnyɛ easy. Nti compared to that no ɛna benefits bi a wobɛnya nyanyanya no France ɔno nkonya bi wɔ hɔ saa.
Okay. Indeed,
these are the things omo in terms of say na omo ba ye de omo akogu hotels near dan papa mu ama say amanfo ka mu no. These are the things omo ehu say adenti na emfa nto emfa UK rather than say Becca or France. Na ne nyinaa no nso no yɛ say the way aban no treat omo but uhwe ma aban no say this time no onye nneɛma saa biom nti find another way a sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a woba besiki asylum ɛwɔ UK hanom a ɛnyɛ bɛtɛ te sɛ na wosi ehu no. The next update a mɛhwɛ ɛne sɛ yɛhwɛ ma in May 2025 yɛ aba abɛtwam akɔ no aban no ɛde ne white paper yɛka white paper aseɛ kyerɛ sɛ ne policies a ɔpɛ sɛ wɔde ɛto akwan for the next ne term of office no nti ɛba saa na ɔmo release biribi a yɛfrɛ no white paper a talking about ɔmo policies steps a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ na ɔmo reduce immigration ɛwɔ UK hanom. Na yɛnhwɛ ɛbaeɛ no yɛaborɔboro bebree so ɛwɔ other platform but we can still go through in Dr. REN platform yi so. Nti ɔse wohwɛ the key changes ɛne ɔmo impact a ɛreba a ebi ne saying higher scales threshold which is from July 2025 only roles requiring degree level qualifications are generally eligible for skilled worker visas, limiting access to mid-skilled international talents. Questions arising as to whether a position being degree level is of a higher level skilled requirement than many positions which require years of experience. Increased salary and fee requirement, another point. Minimum salary threshold for sponsored workers have risen alongside higher visa and sponsorship fees, adding cost to business. Another thing changes are omode urban sector specific adjustment. The closure of the social care worker visa route and stricter rules for family migration may particularly affect sectors such as healthcare,
mm,
hospitality, logistics, and construction. And
mm,
lastly, changes on compliance and enforcement. There is a greater emphasis on sponsor license compliance with more frequent audits and higher penalties for breaches. Intuition ma any further changes which are to be expected in the next parliament. Inti parliament has to debate on their Omar raising and sana ababeye embra. Well, I think last week or this week we talked about say parliament debate say skilled worker or more than 5 years who are nanka indefinite, they are planning to set up to 10 years, into from 5 years, to 10
mm,
years. Na ne nyinaa no subject to debate. Ɛna yɛkaa so sɛ amanfoɔ yɛ petition ɛkɔɛ ɛma ase sɛ ɔma start debate no ne consultation a sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ mmara a they have to. Indeed, these
yeah.
are the things when it comes to Emra Ewokruma, yes, it's against migrants, then as if it was said the air. Into almost say longer settlement timelines, the qualifying period for indefinite leave to remain is proposed to be extended from 5 years to 10 years. And I make no for
Mhm,
most work bases, but with those making greater contributions able to earn settlement quicker. Now, as to the criteria to assess the greater contributions, is subject to debate, is
mhm,
subject to challenging. Inti, as to say, or more air planet towards 5 year settlement quicker for skilled worker, no, or more person or more extending on to 10 years. But in America, no, it needs consultation and debate to argue themselves out. Yo, another one is say English language ability increases. The requirement for skilled workers is set to increase to level B2 of the CEFR, as well as dependent needing to show English ability initially as A1 and increase to A2 for an extension and B2 to qualifying for settlement. To
mm.
qualifying for settlement. In English language, almost say almost about increase,
Okay.
I call the level of a degree in UK here.
Mm,
And that tells you say they are American or a migrant, baby a free ba now why a wide say ube settled UK Hanuma. Or monio maybe no I was say with this.
Joe.
Wontumi mma UK ha na wonka sɛ wonte borɔfo nti kaa ma adwuma mu wobɛne nam na wakeka wo native language. Daabi ɔmo mpɛ saa.
Nya afe na abene nam na abɛyɛ o bake akwaba.
And that tells you say almost system no they are trying to let people be say I was say a year uniformity in
Mm,
terms of say whether baby or free banya no almost say English and now they communicate into won't me ma because mostly in my phone say oh our native language they believe so many have the so many interpretation behind it.
mhm.
So when you're my Juma, you will see how they squeeze their
Yeah.
face, you will see how they pretend as if say you are insulting them.
And the no crap papa. Hey.
Nti mesrɛ mo, ɛyɛ a wo ne mmorɔfo yɛ adwuma na wɔ adwuma mu a, make sure sɛ wobɛka borɔfo.
Yeah.
Sɛ wo ne wo kurom ni na ahyia a, no yɛ different. But
Mm,
communicating in the workplace, this is what they expect from you because these are the things that are raising issues about it. Ama immigration system no no.
mm, mm,
Because they believe, sir, if the migrants come in sɛ ɔmo bɛgu kurom a ɔmo nso a ɔmo nsua yɛ customs and norms
Mm.
no ɛne yɛ English na ɔmo adwene ne sɛ in future ɔmo bɛ take over the country.
Eh.
And this is
I want.
what they are preventing. This is what they are preventing by bringing out all these measures, English language, and that kind of thing. You another anticipation be a yeah, expect a further cost increase, which is the immigration scales charge is set to increase to £480 for
Hey.
small companies and 1,030 320 for medium and large companies per year of sponsorship, which is a 32% increase. At the moment, Ushema immigration scale charges no health and care for no a big company subsidize it
Mm.
but sɛna nneɛma si kɔ no aban no de ato edwa sɛ increment kakra ɛbɛba mu.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, obi a wɔbɛ employ skilled worker under the health and care ne n'asefoɔ ne adeade no, you need to sɛ owura ne small company a anticipate sɛ health and care no ɛbɛkɔ soro the scale immigration scale charge ne bɛkɔ soro £480. Woyɛ small companies and 1,320 woyɛ medium and large companies per year of sponsorship no as to when ade no best starting there yenya omunya fa date no emma.
Am I okay?
Yes, and lastly another point and I say changes are omode eba a graduate visa changes. Graduate visa changes. So the period of grant for graduate is set to reduce to 18 months for most, reducing the timeline for graduates to
Mm.
find suitable sponsorship. At the moment, graduate visa no or apply now on Saka, you 2 years. You 2 years, which is 24 months. Now UK buying proposal changes or say obey reduce no to 18 months.
Mm.
18 months. So from 24 months to 18 months.
What is so?
What is so? Inti Ushema, these are the proposed changes yeah, expected from UK government. Or after say or release be a friend of the white paper. Let me translate a bit. In terms of the UK government changes we should anticipate or we should expect. Yeah, the first one is the longer settlement timelines, which is moving from the 5 years to 10 years for the worker visas to attain the indefinite leave to remain. And the second one is the English language requirement, which they are going to increase the levels, which is at the moment is level B1. They're going to increase it to level B2, which will be equivalent to a degree in UK. And the third one is further cost increase under the immigration scale charges. Mostly, the government has planned to increase the immigration scale charges, which is based on your type of company. Being a small company will be 480 if you are an employer and you're going to sponsor a skilled worker per year. And also, if you are a medium and large companies, prepare yourself around 1,320
Mm.
for paying for a sponsor who needs to pay immigration skills charges. And the last changes they are going to bring is the graduate visa. The graduate visa, they are going to reduce the duration
Mm.
from currently, which is the 24 months to 18 months. 24
Okay.
months to 18 months. So we should take note of up and coming. As to when they are going to come out with these things, uh, we can't tell, but we as lawyers, we will be monitoring it and hopefully pass on this information to our dear listeners.
Yo,
Yo!
lawyer yɛna sepa ne ɛyɛ sɛnea wapɔtɔ no na wasa akyerɛ mu nso ɛwɔ ɛyɛ brɔfo ɛne ɛyɛ akan twi kasa mu na sɛ questions ne ɛdɔɔso mɛbɔ mmɔden na yɛakɔ akɔfa ɛyɛ Yakubu sɛ ɔwɔ question ɛma lawyer na ama menkyia Kodwo Boaten ɛyɛ Kodwo nso de question aba ɛwɔ YouTube na Kodwo question a wɔbusa ne sɛ my parents intended travel date to UK was yesterday, but UKVI hasn't made decision. Though 3 weeks passed, will it be a problem? I'm the sponsor. Can I withdraw some money from my savings I used to support them? But yanko Yakubu. Yakubu, yama wakwaba. FB solicitors, lawyer Francis Ewahase. Mawadonko.
Good afternoon, Micheche.
Yeah, Joso.
Nanti said a question I'm here. Me wait moment,
Okay, Yakubu. Ebeda said them say. Okay. Yakubu. Mobaha na se muhunu de enti e wa ha. Oba o request ya na o request ni we busa question. Wo lawyer. Me sure say Yakubu eka sa nim se ono ne abrante na ofrem na no so aya wo ye adwuma no person da asiri dia. I stand to be corrected though. Lawyer, etiyanko Kodwo Boaten or say my parents intended travel date to the UK was yesterday, but my UKVI hasn't made decision. Though 3 weeks passed, will it be a problem? I'm the sponsor. Can I withdraw some money from my savings I used to support them? Or the abandon?
Question ni munda hoye because I wish ka obe friend mabusa no questions be. Enti Yakubu
And Kodwo Boaten.
Kodwo Boaten dear visa no apply for. And biomu so no dear no okuta. And mete say o person to kwan. All these things are something saying ka minya nanka mabusa no. Inti se ha na Mr. Kache ne se anase otie ya anko omfre na ye interact na minya much picture of the story no because me to me who the opese watch and I mean pese me assume mu nyoma bebre kwa na ebia na wanya answer na anase o expect e free me no
Yo enti Kodwo bomodiana efre ye studio line no ewo number we so ansa na makofa binua data Simon ana Simon number no ade free studio no eni 078 77 28 7610 078 77 28 7610 eno ye studio line no na wafre esi so na me de ama lawyer no obusa question no yanko enua data yemo akwa aba lawyer chia
yo meje wo so pa me chia obi a nso
yes ye wo so pa na pom ti say
nyame adom me ho ye pa mo so
nyame adom yesu ekrem pa Kodwo manenko data manenko
am say last week no me frɛ na lawyer kyerɛ sɛ nnei no me sɛ me busa question no na ɔnhwɛ na ɔma me answer me na me question ne sɛ say we dependent na on your wife na wukrum ha na say wife no kunya sponsor obetin the wo dependent asha say master why you dependent yana
that sisubiem
na me busa say wife for the student over school and we school no na yama 2 years na say 2 years na ye de ama no say okunya sponsor na sponsor na sponsor na e wo say obetin de wo be ma no a wo ye dependent no a sha say ma wasna be dependent ana say wo say obi akopɛ ne sponsor
say wife no 2 years no wono wakwa akonya sponsor na wo busa say the sponsor na wenya no obetumi de wo washa ase as a dependent na
yes
yo lawyer
yo Mr. Date apomo
me admo da me ho ye pa
Your sir, wife no and the student visa, and now be a year or year graduate visa, ni bina yamani 2 years. And was switch akwakonya sponsor licenses, and as a sponsorship. Obviously, because all along, only no home office any se mawari no. Still no, who depend on it so. Inti se wo ye sa sponsorship application now under the skilled worker now. Definitely it was oma ya aware say ne ho kafo bi or ne ho kafo bi a ode na ka ho. Automatically na nke was sa na eba. But I was home office aware in case of the application. It is a way application now, still no under the new sponsorship now, Obano Enyano. No as Berman because Mukoswa Awarino still no obey no dependent. But this time no any dependent on the graduate visa and access student visa, but a dependent on the skilled worker now wa acquire new sponsorship no.
Okay.
That emuda ho ana obeji lawyer number ana won number dada na
me lawyer me won number na question aka baako.
Yo manenko.
Okay. With the lawyer the okay Matthias pa Nyamishira. Na me sina busa say as a dependent no. Na say bia wa kunya yere foforo bia na we no woni na agai. Na wa kunya yere foforo na yere no kita nkrata. Eno betime a ware say nipa no na watime agina so edenya nkrata na.
Yo, Mr. That and it's Tembia, what is the word switch? Switch. Into who situation, who person say who free free way no
Student no so.
Okay.
yes. Into who free student no
do fofofra ono kita nkrata ukrum ha. Na bia ona ne ware ya. Ubetimi nya nkrata ni because nse na me tete say yes dependent no. So far as ya we student dependent no. Wo switch kura ko ware oba fofra. Age se ukofie ukọ Ghana. Na fe oba no application di be fa free Ghana ansa na wa asen aba. Nti eno na edu baby ana me hu ni ya ma afro lawyer.
Yo there tiani say bibi na wo tititi no I don't know say ya mutie ni year ebi wo ha e kyerɛ sɛ wonni nkrataa anaasɛ sɛ wo nkrataa wu a anaasɛ wo main student applicant no wanwie course na yɛnhyɛ ne nso ɔmo sesa mmara no bebree sɛ woyɛ student a na wopɛ sɛ ɔware wɔ kurom a make sure sɛ woawie wo course no anaasɛ wo switch it to other employer make sure sɛ woawie wo course no.
Okay.
Because now bebree before then no be we oba no the student visa no betina system no mu a or school na wonko no asisa no dey akoya aware enti ama home office ani ba ho a omo hye emra no mu kenya kakra.
Okay.
Kenya no omo say mu no kire say e was say wo wie wo course no ansa na you embark on another way, another route to survive in this country.
All right.
It is a wona we are student dependent no. Wako share oba foforo anase wako share ohukafo na mo pese mo eware anase motna ebobra. First, I was say wujai main one no. And I wujai main one na home office ma 60 days bibi a friend of grace period.
Okay.
To sort yourself out or leave the country. Into that 60 days, make sure say when a new one no ebeye aware move to my and work room her. Provide say 60 days, so and I say enso yeah.
Okay.
Into with that, Yes, you are switching from previous student dependent to a partner route.
Okay.
Indeed, that's the stage, and I say, Quaya will be faso. BBI timing. So, one short time in a year, it will affect your application being an overstayer. And if you are an overstayer, Home Office have the right to
Send you.
remove you or send you back to where you are coming from.
Okay. We the mood hope Matthias yi
I just say ehun hia so obekọ fie. They only say 60 days ne there. Ya yefro dondo no sign krata ne tentem. Na yemfantum within the same 60 days no. So what you say? Aha. Memma eye da kumpo emma beto so. Mesre wa yenye ne tentem. Why?
Matthias
You.
But I say pa
Accidentally. Eti bibie ni na wa connect with lawyer so na wa guide you. Why? That yes, yeah, that's it. Bibie ni womodi anabo eye nsempa no ho de rules. Yenko eye victory ho. Victory prayer ministry. Yemo akwa aba.
yenja doctor. Pocho lawyer mbisasi me bi emi quick one. Pocho ekronyi de epede stand as surety ma obi a we detaining na about conditions na they to fulfill. Now what are the consequences? And you one, na two so when friend there very new to have although watch na be ahin. My question
Bro, last question here. What's it 2.5 then?
yeah, a very new. What time I also say I say very new. Or qua over the white la gaben a seba. If your timeline idea a year, 2 or another 6 months when can you
Yeah, there when it comes to sir, my last question then started. When it comes to sir, all renewal application, no, mostly home office, no determine normal kind of time frame make a decision. What they're now saying here is it depends on the workload at home office.
Okay.
That will determine say because we are almost sending email be Brian say expect your decision within this time frame. It is a home office ye bibi sa and mostly application depending on time I would do application you got to a far say summertime what do application got to that time now bear in mind application ni beche. The reason why I make CASA is mostly almost call holidays. Into the few case workers are over there now, no. Yeah, now I say workload no adulson. I'm a woman. Application I say I may report to home office about to be application I could do 1 year or me so many stories been America actually no. Yeah, short staff, a big holidays. Depending on time your application, no, that would determine time or make a decision. Or because they have so many excuses, they always say we are short of staffs, some staffs are holidays, just so many things. That's a way I make me a catch of say now application one year and a lawyer name out.
Lawyer no ye.
And to go back to the lawyer no now on throw warm inquire about why application actually.
Okay, that's
Yo, the first question no. And so Ubusa say yeah kase ube surety ama obi a what detention now. Nyoma Bensa, na say wo role ya who play on that no anything. But you say a question here, sir.
But you know, na it be a consequence so wa.
Sir, question wo ne say who di ejinamu. Inti ejinamu na who di no. was say bibia nipa na wodi na gina mu no time hia ni bia na was say wodi ne ba. And mostly so follow what is going on some time ago in Ghana about sureties near the idea. So yeah, share Ashanti Regional MPP KC in terms of say now we hear sureties are mbako edi sika ne so omedi agina mu a yebetumi agile no say na be ya yehia no at any time no e was say oba. There are so many things involved. Back to UK Hanumo. There are omoyeni say ube show either your properties or your account to show say me pay mua me dia jina muama no. So fail to attend to court mena misika no ebeshe anase me dan ebeshe anase ye de bedie ejina ho. Into what they are a TN say UK Hakra they are flexible. Into they always see say I was say at any time no time a court be here sa nipa no the detainee no I was say odeneba. Into if you fail to do that now, your friend will be contempt of court. What bu embraso? It is who your surety issues and as a surety on any bill a year. Be very, very careful.
But you wear detention.
I am making detention. Oh yeah, bill, and I'm a boy.
But you know.
Inti no na make actually no. Yo.
We dey na no dey bi abrante no ye naija ye kopɛ surety man na ewie nu na ye grante no a wopuduma na ana ye de ne kɔhyɛ ɔse ɔno se wontumi nkɔ Ghana adan a ɔyɛ bɛrima ne bɛrima nti ɔkɔ a wosuro ɛna eja sisi wɔda saa lesi so a sɛnea na no ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu a ɔka sɛ ebetumi aba ne sɛ ebe weeti no nyame adaroma no ɔfɛ mu nya 5
yeah.
Over the entire for 5 years.
So Victory, my main car into say the surety must actively monitor the accused person or the detainee person to ensure they comply with all bail conditions set by the court. So this includes the detainee attends all required court appearance and adheres to all restrictions, such as curfews or non-contact orders.
Okay.
Inti bail condition bail yebema so who kojina anasa who ya surety yebema no bail conditions I will say will follow ABR on report to every Friday on report to every 2 weeks time. Nina say for who na who dear jina mo no as a surety no who be make sure say or yes I deal we nyina.
Okay.
Inti I say what ade a na nka wose court ne ye no wo di aginamu se sabe wo be ye saade no on behalf of the court and e bi omu so no wo be ye surety a tie say a surety typically pledges a specific amount of money to the court as a guarantee if the accused fails to follow bail conditions or does not appear in the court, the surety may be required to pay this amount. The financial pledge serves as an incentive for the surety to take their role seriously and ensure compliance. And American reporting breaches. If the accused violates any bail conditions, the surety is obliged to report this to the police immediately. The responsibility is crucial as it helps maintain the integrity of the bail system and ensures public safety. And on legal accountability, and also the surety may be called to testify in court regarding their ability to supervise the accused and their understanding of the bail conditions. This includes demonstrating financial stability and reliability.
Joe. Victory. I think the best thing they just take lawyer's number if you don't have his contact. Then yes, link up with lawyer so that the fair Yambo Modiana yin free detention on Brambly Nam Krum, sort as here. Now the Canadian official lawyer answer. No one fighting the case, no one in Krata. How are only lawyer be doing because I think the most important the most important the less get the person out of detention, be with us through lawyer, and let's see how best Obetima na Krumade. Aye.
That's much more for lawyer number I'm later. That's God bless you, you're doing a good job. Lawyer.
All right.
God bless you, brother.
Thank you so much. Yo. Let's say that's yo. Abe, lawyer wa ha say yema wa kwaba na eja fa wonsem so etuja o question tuja.
And I say, I'm a lawyer say, so me a bema na me worry me worry obana and I'm so my obani nyabia. Yes, say me jai obano and sana and few naso. Na eno ye baako ana sɛ megyaa ɔbaa no na sɛ mekohu ɔbaa foforɔ na meware na ɛbɛboa sɛ ɛnam sɛ meyɛ bɛrima nti no mɛsan de ɔbaa foforɔ no deɛ no akɔ fie hɔ ansa na meyere na mene ne gyae no nso de ne de akɔ anaa
I muda pa. Na abidi ya etie ne se we be ma wakofa oba wawari no. Imra ne se oba na wafa no. Imra no inchenche mu ne se oba no ejina wo so e na odi benya saa ne nkrata no. Nti se oba ne jina wo so no obenya ne nkrata. So when you need jaipe, that means say one more balancer esifom. Into your cast one more balancer esifoma, as yet say Obama or ban no in such a way say Obia would dinner I say Obia would depend also. Na we giant a cheat I say one oba Obani depending also. Now Fedia we see few Obani bill. Sana wari na aye. Inti ebasa home office betro oba no aka kire ne se ye hu se nwokafo na on na wugina ne so no oye nkrata ma wo no woni wajai. Inti se woni wajai a se wo de wo hu. Onso ne ebema 60 days aka kire wo se either ubepe a kwan foforo a wo de betena krom ha ana se bukete mu ne kofie back.
Mpacho mfanze nese bia na ware na twamfie be miensa na enan
Se etwa mfie miensa enan a mame musa eye unkrata na one ne ye no eye under EU na se eye se we British ni na wa settle wo kroma
nene pakro no de odi kan ye na eye man
EU
o ware no na o be ma no eye ma oba no se be ma no firi baby na betena ha
nti oye no under EU
mpacho wane
yo oye no under EU a EU mra no ye free be retention of right nti that retention of right no e was say aware ni di 3 years and a chance at least when mummy and matna together for a year. Into on that basis, no, Obano, Bemano, a year our Ijayana, not the copy ma Obana, Obano bet me apply to the Home Office, one in the home, Cafuano Bemano, any hobium, into on that basis, warrior application be a friend of retention of right.
nti mpacho se wanye ne sa na
Wanya ni sa no ni na mu a ne ho na bɛkyerɛ no.
But me fanso sɛ bɛrima no sɛ ɔne ne gyae na wanyɛ ne saa na sɛ bɛrima no ɛsa akɔhyɛ ɔbaa foforɔ na wasa de ɔne ɔbaa foforɔ no deɛ nso asa akɔ efie hɔ sɛ wɔnyɛ ayɛde foforɔ na ansa na ɔbaa no a odi kan no ɛbɛdeɛ sɛ ɔkɔpɛ afebɔɔ no a ɛno no ɛkwan bɛn nso na ɛbɛha ɔbaa odi kan no.
Abi ma me nso me say a question wey. UK bra ne say e was say obia ware baako. Obia ni ho obɛware mienu. Nti sɛ wokɔ ware mienu a wato mmra. UK for doesn't accept polygamous in this country. Nti ware no.
Lawyer, sɛ wɔgyae ɔbaa no a odi kan no.
Abi ɛna ɔmɛkyerɛ wo mu no. Ogyae ɔbaa no a odi kan no. Wɔde adeɛ ne kɔ home office.
Wɔpɛɛ sɛ ɔde ɛyɛ ma deɛ ɔtɔ so mmienu no na afei na ɔde kɔɔɛ.
Nti home office nkrataa mu no ɔma mu sɛ wato mmra. Because mmra ne sɛ wogya aware a bɔyɛ kɔkɔ. Nti wammɔ ɔmo kɔkɔ na wasa de ɔbaa foforɔ aba a wo na woyɛ case worker sign na nka wobɛmu no. No, abi mato ama wo na woyɛ case worker. Ɛna bɛrima bi asa de ɔbaa foforɔ aba.
Mefadwo bi na mepɛ sɛ mehunu n'ani so na akyerɛ mafrɛ mefrɛ wo a wobɛte ase.
Abi bomodi na afro me hu baby
me hu pɛ me hunu asɛm n'ani so na me dana bi no bi n'ani so akyerɛ mefrɛ wo a wobɛte ase.
Ada na wobɛte ase because mato ade na ma wo.
Me hu baby abi iko. Na ehon
ma hu ti na me to sa ade na ma no.
Eno on person obeka because how you kwan ho.
So wo me number.
That was so better as na ha ye kwan ho. Abi ya smart na also lawyers so we smart you be sign no so o say wo hu say you ma once na sisi a ha ye kwan ho. E be bie nu maybe.
Abi me kwaka bibi na obi mbeso mi mu nka say lawyer na kan ye. Why?
Ntina me say na ade first here ya.
Yo, Abi, mama, friend is me the number no ma na bomodiana friend lawyer. Din komo wia na bibi antoyi.
Me wo crowded that.
All right then. Okay, yo. All right.
But what you say fa kuma me e bia na we no see ofoforo.
Yo. The mobile number here 079 46 77 2439 079 46 77 2439.
That's okay, me that's in your show.
Yo, that's Abi, my chilla ni na. Lawyer, who said me who said o chilla in tem na Abi who said share lawyer me ya no sisi ya wa ha me. No. Lawyer, na je eja akabe 9 minutes to the hour 1 na questions no wo ahona wutie ya yene FB solicitors for na etwetwen komo lawyer Francis enete akonwami mesre wa mpempi no ye ba na ye betena ha eyemunti ene ye wa ha enti wo question bomodin na fro TikTok ne so ana wo fresh studio number no wo YouTube Facebook na wetimi ebusa question lawyer is here for you guys munti ne ye wa ha nti Ghana for mon sorry na ye munti and Wednesdays be 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yabaha. And Saturday from 12 and so ABC 1 p.m. British time. Yawaha. Because unyenya British citizenship, we need to guide you, we need to protect you people. Yabomodiana Yabuamo Namokutumi Ebisa question. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Dr. Ray.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lawyer Fancy. Nyanya to be away, and the most soon as you mamma bomb community. And Shram on your Casina, but also what Morgana's most of fire and Ekimana, no, as master. But so for doing that, because I was in another, I say, I need to learn and some the same experience I mean, she will send Passoda on YouTube.
You could you man could you watching lawyer? But put it in can. Lawyer, but what could you can?
But feedback kakra wa chinti on
Okay, you mentioned the master of one. Could you man ko?
You mouthful of bunch. My friend said me to a bed in an extra. I application of the 3 weeks we are what I know they are 15 working days. Probably it's not you say a year and run. Since you know, I come what the implications. Say, I'm going to the community and successful. I'm not to say that's the question of you said. And just as I am sitting in and I'm just pondering, and I'm discussing with them this stronger seminar, making baby beer. They say, which milk or I could not be seen by a day and I'm become a decision. That's the question about that man's being shot.
Dr. Red, a feedback
Lawyer, no we saw questions say. We no inviting him for an occasion. Name say date no ya pa ho no bisa say ebe ha adwene ana so mo ba afi nso ne accountant or the sponsor wo no no nko pese oyi sika ni bi na no oyi sika no a ebe ha ana
Yo, who invite Mami Musa tam na oye application.
But 24th of August, and I'm calling fingerprint also 26. The biometric 26th of August. Into your mom. I know think 15 working days and another 3 weeks, and nothing can you know, Ukwada. But then I will them back.
Okay, program no, le da bena o de shares, da bena program neighbor so.
27th of September.
27th of September.
It's next week.
Yo, when it comes to visit visa or the barbe, and I say we invite you Obia. Omumbra ne say o pesa we invite you before a program and I say oba ababe bibi wo UK ha. At least for application need to move 3 months before say nipa ne beba.
Okay.
It is ukoye application somewhere August. Now we pay decision 7 September. I'm afraid it's Oma Husano. Omu be delay no ma catch us our program no correct and refuse no. Inti anything omu kase 3 months before. Inti say I didn't September. I was saying ka upa wechi 3 months and sana with the application somewhere June. So June, July, August, September. Tinka June and a year nka wo this application it too. Because omo assume say wouldn't data ne ade a oba be ye wo kruma. Inti wuntimi nka nche say yemfa 1 month and make a decision mano. Kojo what you wanna say?
I mean, it was but I understand that time, also 50 working days and at least.
Dr. Ray, metimanti wono.
Or say almost standard time and almost say a year 3 weeks.
Kojo Tio, almost standard time no. Yeah, can be a standard doesn't mean say automatic.
Okay.
Bibia timisi mu change standard time no.
Okay.
And one thing yeah lawyers here nim how use language no. Inti me policy ni say open visitors visa. My young planning are they not 3 months before. Me policy amekuta no. Because the moment because omumra no sa 3 months no a part of immigration rules no a omumra standard time there omo diaba and a standard time no, it can change from time to time. So what here? Me ka say obi ka say na application akodi home office na tam ben na you feel say beba. Only omo kasa on be ka cho say tam a we application e bi wo ha na any staff. E bi wo ha na any resources a ye betimi dia make a decision no. Into almost standard time ne there. Many wa nka wo pen ye ma time a wo the application e was say nka wo apply for Bibia your friend was super priority and our priority services. Because for time now being because of that, you know, if you go for super priority or priority services who expected decision, you know, within 2 weeks and now 1 week. But standard time no a subject to nyoma bebre kwa. Intinka super priority ni priority you pay extra. And know there a rest assured and guarantee say within 5 working days, you know, they have to make a decision. And as sikana demo no so no just say I was said demo till say decision nebeba. At that time, no, mobile statement now the coin no, na sikani wom. And a show or bank statement. Inti se oko yi sika no now the year bibia or moon. Because bank now me friend no Dr. Rio make bibi.
I know say a year friend so them say be your friend bank no be say sika is scared that a year a friend is not accounting.
Kwaje u statement a wodi akwa omonsa aka no. Omo sha that very day on be start year processing no and on be friend bank na check. Into omo checking we are omonsa amfre bi omonsa anko check. And at the same time, almost share the transaction in the bank statement. The mostly idea about be before your tie say ye be use your bank statement akofo obi aba near the sika kesi bi akwa akotum. And no, almost refuse. Almost say I was say we build it financial 6 months before the application. Inti eneni chine ya se ubefa obi anase udi wo bank statement aye obi waboa na sponsor na wako peja sikati trubi di akwa kotum within a week ya omeka se wudi intro sikani kwa no mu be gidi se uko borrow fi obi ona ade betu mu menya some an applications bi a omo say oba be application no ko peja se sika we betu mu. They believe say the finances no any correct, but looking at the transaction I want making no a trust application into no this can be 2 months. And I'm pound so they can go as far as 3 months to 6 months statement. No more share na bibi sa ya no makacho say sebe. Yen fama.
Eti kojo me the lawyer number ne be send o na friend no na I think say bibi ni event ni dey menim say maybe lawyer ye application bi sa na ekoba ni say event ni kura pan ho no still and some say issue visa ni demand di pakro no eti me the lawyer number no e be send o why all right yeah that's it koso na eti na Ewusia ye ne FB solicitors na twetwe nkomo em say ata owusu ebusa say please how long does an appeal take after the appeal application ono so edia for the ebusa lawyer
What's your friend saying ata
owusu
ata owusu the tie say it depends on baby a wo lodge wa appeal ne echo. Mostly outside London, no, it goes faster within 3 to 6 months. But when it's within London, no, and London, there are 3 places I was say will lodge, you know. An immigration issue, your Hatton Cross, your Taylor House. Yeah, Hatton Cross and Taylor House. I think that's what the two most important immigration appeals are.
Let me say Luna House ka ho na.
Ever.
Luna House Croydon.
There be any appeal. Croydon the home office for place.
Oh, okay.
But you can appeal na a court obetimi aloji wa appeal no.
Oh.
And me person make anymore. And the at the end say it makes it the sort of appeals a man for making for them to determine say process any go fast and now go fast. And an American no London appeals no and contempt. Ebi wo ha omutimi to echo outside London, Birmingham, Manchester. But ni nyina no omuto no omo da eto say was say ye CVP. Cloud video platform, which is online appeal.
Okay.
And depending on the case, they can push you to that CVP hearing. And that tells you, say, although one lodge you appeal, no, so case, nyoma more debate or no, and set down those one, or say, okay, London, I am a found call outside London, but you buy no CVP hearing. Jina, the resources in the appeal in the court, that would the tribunal that would determine, say, your case will be heard fast or not. And now when you first come, first serve basis. Into obia no our lodge in the and no be our lodge in the no or no ye beti ni the aja the one lodge in the enrano and I send no. That tells you on the first come, first serve basis.
Joe. Abbas or say lawyer Uchiao. Anna Frank or say good day, sir. Please, how is ILR cost? Home office fees.
I know they're better because some things they review the thing, but it's about 2,000 and something.
Yo, Frank.
Why? Can you say Mr. Ongugu on super movie?
Yo, Frank, with the lawyer say 2,000 plus intino Ugugu so Eugene Yamakwaba, Grace and so or say Nyankupon in Shirao pa lawyer. Na a friend is saying questions no a good set questions no about more so that the program will be more interactive so that we can also solve the problems for more. Na obi say lawyer we there will be sir say what per se your application na a question mu na ho papa ntino there mesre mu a ya mo question mu na ho so would me entro a how ho fro TikToker na yentimi na wankasa busa wo question na lawyer enyi anoma memfere wetumi aka ne twi oka dagbani ya mewa ha oka ever metiase oka nzima metiase oka hausa metiase oka asante nso dia eni obesie metiase na yetumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu ama lawyer etumi eyiwa no na emom no wopɛ FB solicitors echi akwan a omo wo suite E and F the clock house barking nearest bus station barking station ho na postcode ni IG 118EQ IG 118EQ na open omo office telephone number no 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800. Lawyer mobile line 079 4677 2439 079 4677 2439. Mr. Wa friend lawyer and yes say friend wa say me question back pe ebisa debi. Friend, no book for appointment. Appointment in the book da form enya dia emu edru na lawyer enya time na legal digest on digest one seminal no ma solution to the issue or the buy because with the issue no kwa we need to solve the issue na nya won krata na wo ento lawyer I think say say nano kukuada yɛhyɛ ne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ fa what are the main visa route and route if you want to marry in the UK na m say yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu a kudu sɛ yɛbisa sɛ can a spouse can can I apply for a spouse visa from within the UK m say ɛhɔ ɛne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ but ansa ne yɛbɛkɔ question no so no ka bɛtumi akyerɛ mu kakra na yɛakɔ question no so a
Yo, me that say Dr. Red. Yo, ampa last Wednesday, you started with be a friend say, so pesa odi aware, obe wari wo UK hanuma, shishaye wo honomo. Inti ye share mo no, visits to me no be my your friend or marriage visitor visa and a fiance visa. Na ebia wone pempen so yɛbɛka no sɛ eligibility and criteria wobɛtumi de ayɛ such an application. Na wohwɛ ma yɛhwɛ eligibility criteria, processing time, permitted activities, and long-term immigration implications. Now, wohwɛ marriage visitor visa na simply put, say sɛ woba bɛware wɔ UK hanom na wasa akɔ back. That's marriage visitors visa no is all about. Ɛna wohwɛ fiancé visa na ɛno no fa wobɛtumi aba as a visitor na as time goes on no ɛma ho akwangya ɛma woware wɔ kurom hanom. Nti woware wɔ kurom ha no a na wopɛ sɛ wokɔ so atena wɔ UK ha nso a ɛsa ma ho kwan ma woyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no spouse visa application. Now, last Wednesday, yɛhwɛ the cost involved and the time which say you feel say obi pɛ sɛ ɔbɛware a ɛbɛboa. Because most of your community, no, we always think say, oh, ɛwɔ sɛ yɛware firi fie, ɛwɔ sɛ yɛware firi fie. But also no, wa wɔ fie no, wɔ overseas, wɔ Ghana no, wobɛtumi aba kurom hanom aba abɛware na wasa akɔ back wɔ sika bi a ɛno no you can use the marriage visitor visa. Ɛna sɛ wo ne obi twi mpena wɔ Ghana na wopɛ sɛ ɔba UK hanom a ɛno nso no wobɛtumi ayɛ fiancé visa no na ɔba na wohwɛ na nneɛma ayɛ yie a anaasɛ nneɛma sɛ na nneɛma asi kɔ no a wobɛtumi sɛbe aware wɔ kurom hanom na wama no aka hanom ayɛ application a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ampa say from fiancé visa to spouse visa, which is the partner route. Into that, in summary, no differences are a woman no sadia no. Into ma marriage visitors visa a short-term thing, and our fiancé visa no a long-term thing. Yo, back to question is, can I apply for a spouse visa from within the UK? Into ma say visitors cannot apply for a spouse visa from within the UK. However, fiancé visa holders can apply to switch to a spouse visa before their 6 months fiancé leave expires. Other visa holders, like students, may also switch to spouse visa from within the UK. Okay, so a bit to question, say, me a student, Nina say for, yes, say, our register me coffee. Yeah. I don't know, confirm no one. It is, Okuta visitors visa. Yeah, what the standard visitors visa. Yeah, what types of visitors visa or more are classified no in such a way. Say, let me say, and then so I'm obia ate in terms of say under the immigration rules, visitors visa saying here, yeah, 4 visitors types of visitors visa to me apply. We have the standard visitors visa. And no amount for apply for 6 months. And depending on the activities
lawyer gyina so kakra ma me na yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ yɛnua ɛyɛ Nelsina ɛhɔ Nelsina yɛmo akɔ aba apom ti sɛ nyame adom yɛ ho yɛ yo lawyer wa ha na busa question
na me question is me try kora na me question is ma ba krom ha me ni mad me ntimi nhwɛ me mad na be da na metimi anya atre English test me anya indefinite leave to remain
lawyer ansa na be ansa shini me nua brantie watro kama fefefe ɛwɔ ɛyɛ comment section nim no kyerɛ sɛ wodi ma atro say please lawyer I have a problem. Mine is I am illiterate. How can I write English test to get indefinite? Now, wouldn't you match your now, bro, for the dead in Hi, Nelson.
That's my standard. So that's how.
Sure. What come bro for so? Lawyer, with the over to you, Joe Latte. What trouble for the dead? Come for mistakes inside that in Papa.
They didn't say Nelson.
Hey.
Yeah, Nelson. Sure. Mostly, sorry, near see a babuche. Na Yamia do me can be a diababi rabuche. And my phone who say your bar yen develop yen ya didn't say bestia or mobile for no. Inte ultimate ma be chroma bra nemra then she say wohono undiso. Nelson, brofo na mo chroma no. Mama na look so simple say at least who bana won't brofo krana omo adult learning centers wo baby a will be now say na if cancer na baro na otiso
Nelson omiti una e question no obi so kra chirim say bia na obi sama obi na Nelson me omiti una lawyer asem na obi sa ono na yi ano say baro be na wo
Hackney boro
or Hackney.
Yeah, omo Hackney adult learning center okoha ombewo maths and English free tuition fee based on unkrata ne unyoma odiwo kroma because omo baba no say it's one of the requirements so officer which ha umeti English language inti so wo Hackney wabomo dia bewrem na sabe in English still enko ya Oko Adult Learning Center. They will help you to learn English and maths. Ube to me, Eddie Chicha, who I will chrome hard.
It's Nelson. Akonya biemu so ho but no but the number no ebeto na wafa na wafre lawyer or bekyerɛ say bia no so still no go through na ɛyɛ lawyer bekyerɛ akonya bi wɔ ho not necessarily akosua ɛyɛ afre de say bɛkɔ school no na wakyerɛ kwan why it numbers now lawyer number no me de ebe WhatsApp usisi why yo yes that's yes that's
lawyer long life na omwa what do you call other community no yeah so yenya ahotopa ugroma
well one no the bro for ede and I would join church so ede say we musa ma
I just completed JSS BEC certificate that I have that's why
anyway
you can do the maths and English. It's not difficult. It's just communication in English. And so far from what you are doing, it's better. You will pass so easily.
Yemanin koya na say yemanin fasa
ba. Now Cynthia, brony baby be na e wona sitrenti no yes ade no. English ya only me communicating.
You can prove me better, so I will do it because.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Mr. Otembi asem we meka. Mo, these are the things Emma yen Ghana yen to me and my exemption in English, because we were colonized by the British. Jamaica, for any other Caribbean countries, they were colonized by British, you know. More exemption. In the other intina, Africa, Ghana, yen to me my exemption. Omo de brofo na betiti yen. But we panic and afraid of the English. Adentia. Now, see, brofo, I only making. I know being a how did you manage to come to this place? Yeah, and your brofo take, but you say, oh, how do you communicate in English? Basic. I don't know more free. Sebe, Jamaica ni ka brofo, why you won't tobacco cry? And so you're so brofo.
Jamaica ni ka brofo akwaside nyina woman's makasa wom daga tifrafra nyina frafra.
Nothing. So person would tell UK ha. Fa sign your my way, a part and parcel of you.
Thank you. I will do that.
Yo.
All right.
Yo. It me the number no be send you. Why? Yo, that's it.
Yeah, don't mean you will no yes I hear a question. Why?
Yo.
In Canada, America, visitors visa, there are 4 types, which is the normal standard visitors visa. And there were marriage civil partner visitors visa. And there were transit visitors visa. And there were diplomatic visa arrangement visa. On all these things, you know, Omash is in such a way, sir, a beer one kwaya ubefaso. It is o person o worry anasa who use anasa who apply spouse visa now first. Many why say we are visitors, we are visitors visa over the standard one. But no na waka say warrior use the marriage visitors visa or the fiance visa. That will tell you, say, oh, Baba warrior, anasa, a warrior call, anasa, oh, Baba warrior, no what na hanomo. Mr. Hamo, you're making use of the fiancé visa and marriage visitors visa. Tembia, we targeted the normal standard visit visa. And that one, there are so many implications on that. And yet specific. And you need to convince the case worker. And until they are, oh, me visitors visa acquire, you refuse to. There be one case worker now who the motive behind it. See, these are the things, Mr. Amo, next question then.
Also, please, a friend is a question, please, can parent name be changed from renewing a year passport to seek for 20 years a year route to remain in the UK? And then I say, oh, Bomodiana Fro had no way to question him, say, the way a lawyer in the US, a moon shed down that hopper pantino. Any DMO who brasim, or ha, Bomodiana Fro Hanebusa question. Why? Now, lawyer, anyone. Lawyer, young call a year, your next a year question. Also, now, me come say any FB solicitors and a combo. FB solicitors at the Omoche Quine, I will back in. The clock house, suite E and F. Now, postcode near IG118EQ. Telephone numbers near 0208 264 4800. Lawyer personal number 079 4677 2439. Ofra Michelle and book for appointment. Now lawyer me attended to work. Very important. So be share and no answer. Why? Lawyer won't confirm be bra washer woman to know when book appointment and means when you're serious for your problems to be solved. Lawyer, say was it. What are the financial requirements for these visas?
When it comes to marriage visitors visa, what the law says is at least you should have enough funds. Enough funds. You can't enough funds are a back cover visit and no return. Send a beya uni for no embassy on public funds. Because mostly and a fiancé, you have to demonstrate who adequately maintenance and accommodation. Sir, who can phone wo be sign your way more Send a beya ube can one ma moon be depending on public funds. Into him and say more sika enough moon depending on public funds to cater for the person we that's what the financial requirements talks about under the marriage visitors visa and the fiancé visa no.
Yo, na kuya lawyer e wa hambacho ma question nko.
You me that's doctor. Lawyer, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
The question na me decide my meaning. Na the problem is say or the ne passport or the back woman. Obi na ye man nti wonim nipa no din. Wonim din no. And I watch them more abedu 20 years into a say and can apply, but why are confused? Because we must also parents needing one for one mammy parents and so on and share the passport no whatever paper or the whatever paper sick 20-year route.
Yo, na kuya we de meka cho se nipa kono lawyer, oni lawyer dia ma lawyer bomodi anu omboa no na lawyer beboa no a owo akonye bi obetro enkrata dia ma home office for no made ne report dada no aba senia obehunu exactly names a wode ye but lawyer wa ha ti lawyer yi anu mai.
Yo, na dia tiani say I presume say connection man na ye man.
Lawyer say connection man bi na ye man no.
Yo, Nana de tiani say lawyer Bema, what I can say is say ye be bibia may request subject access from the home office. And only ye bibia say any information bia home office ekuta fa nipa ne ho no omofa bremi. Inti ano no be boa me mahu connection man no information a wode ye such an application no. Any idea or the year ne bibia. Nti ebe better say open sa ombe humena ye FM free honomo. Why?
Yeah. Yo, also lawyer or back in Tinian and Temana, Yenfan Kotuna 20 dear. And yet Teresa May crowd room a crank with Janet the other dada. Or no, you free 14 call 20 years. Some are many dear. Mom Pie said, one son may be by prime minister. Hey, Nana, I'm going to go. What the thing I was you, Besson Medica Cranam comedical womb. You, Nana. Yes. Yeah, that's a pa. You, Nana. We'll buy. And then create the initial they say, my cousin no a friend is saying Coventry and then queer or no or no honor what here now a lawyer then the young call your question you know so na now we say what are the current fees for these visa application also for Michelle Pastor Emmanuel we or ha asa ichiawo ye twen wo ye hwe wani mo nso Birmingham for lawyer number two, what are the current fees for these visa application?
Yo, medase. So who share currently immigration marriage visitors visa now? Fee no currently £125. £125.
Wow.
And so we have fiancé application fee 1,938.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereby as a person will switch to spousal visa, ube tuya bibi a friend no home office fee, which is 1,321. Now was and only inside or inside animal after yama fiancé visa, what person will switch it to spousal visa no. Home office fee near 1,321. And I'll bet tuya bibi a friend no immigration health surcharge. immigration.
Maybe any they say we now cover 4,000. No.
Yes.
Hey.
Lawyer fee grandma. I know mama said, although you have more opportunity, no, but a do a sikasem no, and a detail amount from not going for that visa. Because they know, sir, fiancé visa, no bad. That means, what she said when you're my hopefully, I will say a demand. Currently, currently IHS near 1,035. Into times the number of years or whatever amount now I work multiply by that. And so yes, spouse visa application fee from outside at the moment is 1,938. Indeed, these are the fees are applicable to the sort of visas in terms of married visitors visa and a fiancé visa and a spouse visa.
Wow. Yo, na pia me the lawyer number no atag you nti bomodian na efre. Na lawyer yenhwe eye asem a eno nso your question this one. Now we will say what is the key difference in intention between the two visa types? Now what is the key difference in intention between the two visa types?
I think look at the two visa types now. We are discussing on the marriage visitors visa and the fiancé visa. Do I say marriage visitors visa applicants must intend to visit the UK temporarily and leave after the visit. In Tisa, who used to marriage visitors visa now? But purposely say be worry UK. Until after that, I was all come back to Corona of Free Subano. That is the word intention. And I say butaya a tie a chi for the marriage visitors visa.
Okay.
Butaya ni say mouse visa no ma ba be worry no was go back. And or say the fiancé visa applicants intend to marry and live permanently with their partner in the UK immediately after marriage. Butaya a church, and a home office, abomodia shisha samra no.
Okay.
Inti sa we a fiancé and I am a fiancé visa na. Who se butaya ni se ba be wari wo UK. Na wa koswa tena UK ha. What would the difference between say fiancé and the marriage visitors visa no?
Yeah. If fiancé ni there, and no to me ma wakonya e ma otumi de tena krom ha e de ye adwuma e de ye obi bia.
Yes.
Enti no there, o ma hunu ne se kan ne kan sa kwan na obefa so no anya won kra atenti na e ye charge you from beginning ne prep.
Yes. Yeah.
And a Ghana for mutie yen take advantage our fiancé ni so. Uye oba na wo tie me, uye bema na wo tie me. Opese wo kofa eye wo ho kani wo ho kanfo oba. Enye de bia na abetie sika ya no mo agye bi na de akofa wo ho kani ana wo ho kafo aba. Wan kasa as bema ana wo ba no application send a lawyer church mu no application bi wo a friend of fiancé eye visa application. And no ema utimi kofa eye adwoa na akua na se eye akosia eba krum ha na obawie a na eja wa switch free eye sa visa no so na eja wo de akọ aware so na watimi de nya ne nkrata ya adwuma no cost no enkonko ye te se de wo no kwakopo obi no abeware wo yere ne yomanu ma ebedu bebi obebo ka ebobo enu ana ne lawyer fee na hwe na bia be 6,000 bi enu anso de wa ankasa na wo ye wa de ma no ti unnim hawa enuema no de kosense obi wo afi na ekone nko renew na ne buafu no so on na Holland on na US wo friend kra wo mfa bi. So this is an opportunity I think to say our brothers and sisters yen take the advantage ewo yes akwan wi yanhwe. They be a lawyer taka say there are a lot of ways and means udi benya won krata wo krum ha ana nya asetna wo ha ana so betimi aba krum nya nyina na ye visitors visa according to lawyer no che say visitors visa no aya na ne ho enuoma ne akade no edene obetumi ayede nanso saa akonya wei no bit less timi nso boa ma wonya wonkrata en 10 abroche ni nyina ne nkrata uni nkrata de a ene obesie to the peril of your enemies yomo pe eno yo aginya me bem na nya me bebem so a obenam lawyer so lawyer we dey minim say yedi nkomo ni bi and then you abobo ho ya abobo so ahwe types of marriage visa akwan befa so na friends the main visa route if somebody wants to marry in the UK what chiri mu kama pa na edian na ewo ho edi ma Ghana community na sebio edi eja wo kwan ama wako.
Yo, me da say Dr. Rain, I said that kese ekoma dani de nyina also ye mo ema ye de your legal digest in the ye a for your community, especially Ghanaian and other diaspora people are or more tie. Yɛmpa bɔ sɛ tem bia yɛsɔre ba ha no at least yɛn nuanom a ɔmo wɔ ha a ɔmo nkrataa NCP pɛyɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ British ni no ɔmo nsa ɛbɛka through yɛn kyerɛkyerɛ yi ni so. Ɛna ebio mu nso no deɛ mepɛ sɛ mede gya yɛtiefoɔ ahwɛfoɔ of any of your platform no ɛnɛ me so me platform ne sɛ kuroma nkrataasɛm no ɛyɛ a na ɛho yɛ ahomete papapapapapa. Meka sɛ ɛho yɛ ahomete a ɛyɛ a na ɛduru baabi a feel say they are not being fair to migrants from the Home Office side, you know. But ne nyinaa no sɛ yɛn nso the way a yɛafa mu abɛdu ha no yɛma ɔmo angye yɛn ni. Ɛma ɔmo angye yɛn ni. All because they see it to be sɛ yɛka sɛ ɔmo information yɛde bɛkɔ no ɔmo ho ne sɛ ebi yɛ fake ebi yɛ mfamra kwan so because bear in mind Home Office especially Accra British High Commission ɔmo department a ɔmo running every document bia a wode bɛkɔ ho bia for them to check for say ɛyɛ fraud ɛyɛ fake anaasɛ ɛyɛ kyɛ sɛ and mostly ɔmo kyi bebree kwa.
Oh yeah.
Ɔmo kyi bebree kwa. So connection man bi na ɛyɛ ama wo a mesrɛ wo ne ne ndi nkitaho. Wo ne ne ndi nkitaho papapapapapa. Oh, at times ebi wɔ ha date a ɔmo de bɛhyɛ so ne ade ade deɛ wonnim. Wokae sɛ mekaa saa asɛm yi kyerɛw sɛ connection man bi yɛ obi application wɔde obi information na ɛyɛɛ na nipa no ɔmo etwa ne nkrataa mu a nipa no sɛ ɔkɔyɛ ayi provisional driving license yɛka sɛ na wokora woni nkrataa wɔ kurom a
yeah
ɔfrɛ connection man na ɔka nso oh na me yɛasɛne me letter dadaada sɛ ane bia yɛtwa wo nkrataa mu. So that tells you say communicating with the connection man no ɛnni hɔ. And all because connection man who say we are desperate.
Oh yes.
We are desperate the open bia and na wɔyɛ ma.
No correct.
But bear in mind, sika a wɔgye no, me lawyer me to me gisa. Because lawyer I've been trained by sir it was sika was a media. Mammy more than that. But we sabi most of our community they associate huge amount of money to the quality of the job. And I'm say you're very, very careful. Sabi nipa no connection and you're training or UK law and no necessarily ubisa wo. Or you're trying an error. A toma wafano say winimye. Because bebre bombe nim no anka fa lawyer so anka we nyina emma. But sena ya ye kan no ye begina ne ye kan obi fu so lawyer or turn ne ho ne there be at the end of the day Say na ya make no. Oko connection ma no say no na de ba manim na meju times 2 a. Me blame me say menum boarding. All because say was say metina na metina no.
Lawyer, my main can we into so yenuanom Ghana for so especially UK for. Ghana for a wa kwantu mo. Omo maso din pa e Ghana for e UK. Ha! Omo so din dodo. Yenuanom aso din. Tia muntie. Because you see, ofa a year UK and Ghana enka Ghana ni penkrata nyesan ko bre. Nanso ya so din ti e de bre. Send a lawyer de bia o man fa to ho about Caribbean sea omo we Jamaica Jaiman kai foi wo ka brofo kra wa gwan sami no de twi ni nemu no de nkran ni nemu no de nzman ni nemu omo krampo no ye mo nye life in England and break exams bi omo nye bi na so yenya so odinti de bia ye tietie nkofo omo nye professionals wo ne de aboye bra akwantu nsunsu enye chacha
Debbie.
Akwantu no say UK no they be ameka say etise wo drive wo UK over into we may say 110 you need to go round to come back
again.
Na ansa na be ko round beba no minu aba na mmere no ko into UK mra no say ade no wan fa ntu ntem a na wo mesi a it can take you years to get the wo hwehwe. And when you miss your turn, remember you are missing many opportunities, many lives. And you're my brabobi as a ubo. Uba kromo amakacha say, Nipa obesuya no eye danase. Nemo mudanasi we are peloya. Because if you're no time or by 1982, Emrana Sisa, maybe I also about 2000 and a year 2. Also, Mirani different because immigration laws always keep changing. Anopa evia any anajo. Iti odofo a wutie ye. Enye se lawyer turn ho krampo a adepa ne turn ho. Wuti ase adepa na yeden e turn ho. And I have worked with lawyer and I mean nimon kofo dodo a nam wo so a o menye wo krata. Minim ebusua dodo a sebio achorotoro kra na o mu ni bi. And so lawyer encouraged them. Some went and then they did their exams. And they were no British passport. And they no red book here. Sisi other than a blue book. So please, ladies and gentlemen, Mumbo Madinia na eja utilize lawyer. Ufrenwa book appointment. Only time on transit on digest one seminal on show one seminal. Now honsunya de and talk kama. Richard or say up a WhatsApp number. Richard and then 079-4677-2439. You can also WhatsApp lawyer on that no. I think say we have I know say we have almost 2 hours. And say Saturday is the entire almost 2 hours. Yema Alfred in the question. Na yemfa and wrap up. Alfred busawo question no. Alfred Konedu so what can unmute yourself na busa question because you see lawyer you know wo UK Ghana for wo UK almost 1 million Ghana for wo UK almost 1 million now say ye kase BBSC ye petition na ebia ya de signature to so a ye won niema bebra Ghana for nko wo UK nko akra no ye betimi ya because already no ye sonson ye ho so. So we need to take advantage of some of these things. A bit me the aboy. I think it's Inia Alfred on Timinka. The lawyer Messewa sorry said me the ebe na eja wrap up my na Alfred.
Yeah, ne kwan so no. Also at least ebi ba w'anim tie enye se me nko na ese meka. Ye nyina ye boa maintain the good community ye feel say ebeboa yen especially Ghanaian community. Also waka bi na also ye program at least ebi ba w'anim na wa no nyoma wate na nyoma amanfo de beda wo no. Eya na sebe wa no unim
Lawyer me say Nancy last week me koye adwuma bi Scotland. Lawyer I de no crowd yenye. Yeah, you know no. Udum so bi kura. obi kran ekrom han krata o ana wakoju obi nso krata na odi adwuma but onim so no ne krata na okra na di adwuma onim say ye obi bi afa ni share code onim because see and stampu mu na ne nua ne say ne wo fa baaye no ne wo fa na danfo no mo time ne stampu mu enti ono yen stampu mu ne de o twen say ye baba be sa age ne passport bi ne yakọ stampu mu lawyer
lack of knowledge, my people perish. Anyway, young fancy and then you made us a biome and a TF for and then so yeah, the legal digest. Next week Wednesday, you best share. Dr. Ray, that's it. Bye bye. FB solicitors.
Yes, yeah, that's it, lawyer. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Yo abusia enti aha ene yede eye yensempa no ebesi yene eye lawyer Francis every Wednesday bia 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturdays 12 to 1 p.m. British time. Join us for the legal digest. My name of course Dr. Ren. Nanso Ghana for man no mo ho efe ese me nso me ho efe nti omo fra me D Ren D sexy Ghana ni de hye enemy. Aha and I'm doing some panabisi. And the markotoko this year. Madam, we now must Piao, that's a day. Take good care of yourselves and have a great weekend.